All right, folks, I'm getting word that I am live and ready to go. I hope you've all been enjoying Shots Fired Marathon because it is now time. It is now time to get mad that the marathon is ending. I am pmcTRILOGY. I'm going to be playing Shogo Mobile Armored Division. I'm going to give you a little history lesson on this after I started it, but we got some time up front, so the time will begin when I select difficulty. So that's going to be right here. I'm gonna give a countdown. I am going to do a 3, 2, 1, go. Starting on go. 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, so this is Shots Fired Marathon. This is also Shogo Mobile Armored Division. This is a 1998 first-person shooter made by Monolith Productions. You all might know Monolith for making games like Fear, Shadow of War, Shadow of Mordor. But wait, there's Mordor. Anyway, you might remember that they had their own proprietary engine that they licensed out a bit called Lithtech. And this game from 1998 is the very first Lithtech game. It is an homage to mecha anime. There's going to be lots of references to mecha anime stuff. Even just anime generally of the 90s. There's like Ghost in the Shell references, Pat Labor, all that kind of stuff. So look forward to all that. There's also a lot of cool tech in this game. A few years back, Cubeface, you all might remember Cubeface, very good first-person shooter speedrunner. Cubeface was the first person to run this, as far as I know, or at least do single segment runs. And then in 2019, me and another very good runner, Skiller Tear, who has the world record, currently picked this up. So we found lots of good stuff, and there already was some pretty good stuff in this game. This is a time sequence right now, so I'm just waiting for this guy to settle down. A thing about this game is that when you're waiting for a voice line, like the last voice line to end, you can quick save, quick load to skip that voice line like that.
Hey, sweetie, you're wanted at MCA Dock F.
So enjoy that. Notice the poster behind our player character says Curve, C-U-R-V instead of Nerve, like Ava. Shoutouts to the Evangelion fans out there.
Yes, sir.
This hallway here is like full of references. You saw Hunter there, our Hunter, which is Night City. I don't know that one. I think I should know what that is. But anyway, I'm not real anime. This game is real anime though.
The wrong sector.
So here we're just cutting some straight lines. This is the introductory portion of the game. We're on the spaceship. We need to learn what to do, where to go, who to talk to. A note about this game is that you don't actually open doors by interacting. There's no like interact key in this game. You just walk through triggers in space. There's actually a cheat code in this game called MP triggers that you can use if you're learning to speedrun this game, and you should learn to speedrun this game if you like first-person shooters. You can actually activate that cheat code to like help you see where the cutscene triggers are, so you can skip them. An important note about this game: cutscenes are unskippable. However, we can pause, unpause, and we can do certain things in cutscenes. We can change where we're facing. We can change weapons. So that'll be useful. There's also another thing that we'll do when we get into mech later that is pretty handy. Unfortunately, we can't move. We could actually shoot this guy, but that would break progress in the game. So that would be a problem.
Catherine is my primary contact for this mission.
You mean Lieutenant Commander?
Oh, we can just spin. Whenever you're in a conversation with your boss, you should just do this. Just spin hard as possible.
Do you have something you wish to share with me, Commander?
Yes, sir. You are my personal hero, sir.
There are some cool Easter eggs in this area, but unfortunately they're not useful for the speed
I
run.
was hoping you'd be a little more responsible about this mission.
All right, so now we have to select a mech. We get a choice of 1 of 4. Good news, the fastest mech is also the one that's closest. So we just hit that gate. We're going to skip her voice line by, again, quick save, quick load. And this means that as soon as we enter this, it loads this cutscene. So we don't have to wait for it. This is one of the longer cutscenes in the game. But good news, we get to watch our mech walk around. And we get a hot musical number. There is if you're interested in the history of this game, some of the Monolith developers did a 20th anniversary video in 2018, and they talked about this game for a few hours. And apparently, they actually commissioned a real J-pop opening number for this game, and that That was like most of the budget. It was probably the biggest single item on the budget was we're gonna commission a real J-pop song for our game. It's I think it's a banger. I mean, I don't know how y'all feel about J-pop. How does this compare to Armored Core? Well, Armored Core is an important part of my heart, but we'll get there when we get there. So you might notice I mashed into this cutscene and I can actually switch weapons. The other thing I can do, when I'm in mech mode, I can also transform. Transforming is useful because it allows me to go faster, but you notice I have my weapon put away. So whenever we can, we're just gonna run for the exit. This is gonna be a good example of that. There's gonna be a guy here. Take care of him. This door has a fake corner. That corner is not real. We can just slide through it. Oh, that took a lot of damage. That's a problem. So there's a character named Samantha Sternberg, and we can skip her first appearance by entering walking mode to make our collision box smaller. That allows us to fit in there, jump up onto a ledge, and then we can jump up onto another ledge and skip her. We're actually going to be skipping almost every single Samantha Sternberg encounter in the game, which is a pretty good time.
Great, and they'll know who killed him.
So same thing, I can go ahead and just transform. And it's like a little faster to do the pause on pause transform during the cutscene. Now, a thing we're going to be doing, you might think this is just pretty straightforward, we're just rushing to the end. But the good news is that we're actually picking up weapons that we need for later. So here I'm going to pick up the bull gut, which is very useful. But this game only automatically switches to weapons that are a higher number, so I still have the Juggernaut out, which is good because I need to nail this guy. There we go. Oh, okay, so a critical hit happened there. That's pretty important. Critical hits in this game, they do not only do they do bonus damage, but they also heal the person who inflicts the critical hit. So it's kind of a vampiric effect. And the other thing to note is that the player character is not the only person who can do critical hits. The enemies will crit us. It will happen, and I will be salty about it. Alright, I will be... Yeah, this is a game that can be pretty lethal pretty quickly. Ah, no, I messed that up. Alright, so this is a skip here where we're going to jump from here up onto this bridge and up here. There is a trigger right there that we're skipping. That guy... Oh, important thing about cutscenes. We don't take damage during cutscenes. So when that guy shot me during the cutscene, he did damage to himself, but the player... this is actually something that was changed after, like, Shogo 1.0. I was made invulnerable during cutscenes, which is pretty silly. If you find a disc of Shogo 1.0, which I have done, the player is not invulnerable during cutscenes, which apparently creates a lot of problems besides the obvious ones. And they decided the best way to fix this would be to make you invincible during cutscenes. I mean, they're not wrong. It does make the game smoother. This is Uziel, who carries a very large gun. Apparently, this was a rendering error, and the when a programmer reported this error, the manager said, "Leave it in." said, "No, actually, this is okay." Anyway, we can't leave this way now, so we have to go back where we came. I have taken an extraordinary amount of damage, which is really great. As I said before, you can get credit. Explosion hurt boxes stick around for a really, really long time in this game. So it's like trivial, absolutely trivial to die. Even on easy, and I am playing this game on easy. Alright, Samantha is here, and we just skipped her again. We jumped over her cutscene trigger, so sorry, Samantha. Alright, cool. So, there we go, we're out of there. I don't think so. Bo Malkov points out that like this game and Blood 2 came out around the same time. I don't think this game suffered as much as Blood 2. Like, Blood 2 definitely is just missing whole limbs.
Right now, it's sucking air into the filters. You jump into it now, and them fans will chew you up good.
I haven't actually played Blood 2 yet. I should play Blood 2.
You doubting me?
Is a thing that people probably shouldn't say, but I just said. Alright, so there's a skip that you can do in this level if you have high health. We're really low on health, so unless I get like 1,000,000 crits in a row, we're not doing that skip. We're doing the safety thing. This is a marathon. I'm a responsible gamer. There is a tunnel, there's a chasm, a shaft, that will deal 900 damage if you haven't turned something off. And yeah, so you would need, and you know, at least like 950 to safely survive it. And I got 0 crits, so we're doing the normal thing.
Now you're gonna have to shut down the heating coil.
Yeah, so we have to go shut down the heating coil. That's not too hard to do though. We just gotta explode some stuff. Alright, so way to destroy the heating coil is expertly shoot those panels.
Now for the fun part. You gotta jump down shaft A.
Oh yeah, Shogo does have cut content. That is correct. There is, if you watch the opening, the OP for Shogo, you'll see that there was a flashback basketball level because you see a scene of our young main character, just, you know, dribbling the b-ball. I would love to know what that gameplay would have been like, but sadly did not make it into the final game.
This better work.
Oh, good. All right.
Of course it worked. I told you it would.
So, it's really easy. You might think, hey, why not just quick save, quick load here, gamer? And the answer is it's trivial to soft lock in those shafts. Because what will happen, I actually got a spider mine on me. All right. It's trivial to soft lock in this because what will happen is the game like depends on you having momentum to actually go up or down one of those shafts. And so if you quick save, quick load, the physics don't work right, and you just get stuck in the middle of the shaft. You get shafted. All right, so that was some mech content. It's time for some on-foot running. The on-foot portions are even deadlier than the mech portions. We're sort of even more at the whim of hits, critical hits.
Good to hear it, sir.
We got our friend here, Lieutenant Cloud. And here's the thing about Lieutenant Cloud. 2 missions from now, Lieutenant Cloud will have a cutscene. Oh, Lieutenant Cloud's not going to have a cutscene anymore because I killed him. The game actually tracks that and skips the cutscene if you kill him. So, that's pretty cool. But also, rip to Lieutenant Cloud. But I'm different. The enemies in this game are extremely good at hit scanning you at all times. Like, that's one of the reasons I talk about having to constantly quick save, quick load is because there are multiple guys in this game that I have a negative relationship on account of them hit scanning me around a corner with a shotgun. Oh, I should also note that this game has some weird controls. For example, this game has no reload button. The only way to reload is to either empty the clip or switch your weapon. So sometimes you'll see me switch weapons just so I know I have a full clip. Another important thing is this game does have an instant 180 button. So if you need to, you can hit a key. I have mapped it to E, so I can do 180s with ease. And then you can instantly turn around.
Better believe it, buddy.
Getting lots of crits, and we're not getting crit, which is good. I appreciate this. Oh, a note about shooting civilians. I got it. A note about shooting civilians is that you also get a crit chance from shooting civilians, so it is advantageous to shoot them because there's a chance you can get health.
This must be it.
That's all I have to say about that. So there I tried to kill a rocket guy while we were on our way up. I did it. This woman is blocking the computer that I need to use. So we gotta take care of it. There's a lot of war crimes in this game. We're kind of an anti-hero, I feel like. If I'm being real. All right, there's a dude behind this door and he hates me. Sometimes he does just shoot at the ground and I die. So that's cool. All right, tiny little skip here. We just jump up.
I found the main comm nexus.
That dude has a shotgun, has killed me.
Now.
They are war crimes if I write history.
Your line. How did...
It's good to hear your voice again.
So here we have an extended cutscene in which the player character discovers that his former girlfriend, who he thought died, has actually been alive. And meanwhile, he's been dating her sister. That's, yeah, so Cora is who we thought was dead.
Kura's alive.
And Catherine is the sister. And their father is that guy, our boss. So there'll be a test at the end.
But, sir, Kura's alive.
Also, I love these faces. Like, these textured faces are wonderful.
You knew, and you didn't tell me?
Cora is a soldier, Commander. She does what she's told. You do well to follow her example.
Requesting permission to proceed to Maritropa, Admiral.
Permission denied. I will not stand for insubordination. You have your orders.
God, everything about this is... 1998 was a good year for video games. Because this came out around the same time as, like, Half-Life 1, Sin, some other bangers.
So you better head for the service tunnel access over by the interference array. It'll be a hell of a lot safer.
So, there's two ways to go back. We're going to take the deadlier way. That is a little riskier because that guy loves to kill me. There's a dude here. There's a dude to the right. Yeah, you can tell he tried to hit scan me. And it probably should have worked. Let's be real. Oh, Unreal came out. That's true. Unreal is a video game. All right, so right here at the beginning of this level, there would have been a cutscene of Lieutenant Cloud talking to us, but we skipped it. So, rip to Cloud. All right, so we can walk on water by looking upwards and repeatedly jumping.
Reeks in here. What are they serving in the cafeteria?
Yep, there we see. We're walking on water. Easy.
Go back there now.
Great. What now?
Meet me in the garage. I got an idea.
All right, this ladder is really weird. You have to like walk up it the right way, or otherwise. And then we just shoot this. You might wonder why not use like a rocket launcher against the tank, and the answer is you're more likely to get critical hits faster. All right, we can quick save, quick load to skip that cutscene. I mean, to skip that last dialogue line. Cool. So, no. Oh. All right. A note about zooming. Whenever you see me zoom, I want you to know that I'm messing up. It is me. I have screwed up. Because what it means is that I tried to switch to a weapon, but if you have a weapon out and you press the same key that is that weapon, and that weapon can zoom, the weapon will zoom. So the assault rifle can zoom, and I have pressed the zoom because I meant to press a different key. It's a really easy way to know that I'm completely goofing off. All right, we gotta wait for I forgot his name, Hank Johnson. Please respect Hank Johnson to open up this door. All right, so we're gonna shoot out this window. Again, all the switches are just areas, so I'm able to activate the switch from the other side. This man has a shotgun and he wants me to die. And here we go. All right, back to mech time. Oh yeah, there's a Franker face Z emote for Hank Johnson's face.
What about Gabriel?
On FFZ, of course that's where it is, called Mother Loving Stairs. Yeah, so that face right there in the top left-hand corner, you too can have that on your stream if you really want. Just search Mother Loving Stairs, no G on Lovin'. I don't think, is there a G on Mother Loving Stairs in that? I forget.
My pleasure.
All right, so we want the Juggernaut for this next part. because we need to kill a guy. There's a guy that we have to kill to prevent a... Oh, so there's a G on it. There you go. There's a guy that we have to kill to... The game crashed. All right, give me a second here. Give me a second. This is fine. Don't worry about it. This has happened. We're all fine here. How are you? You want to watch the... Who wants to watch the OP? That's a joke. We're not watching the OP. Good news! There's auto-saving in this game. So, we're back where we were. No problem. They had 1998 autosaves.
Toshiro and Baku may be in trouble.
Toshiro and Baku are dead.
So, as I was saying, there is a man that we must kill in order to... In order to prevent a cutscene from looping and getting stuck.
Let's give him hell.
So we're gonna do that. It's that dude right there, if I can hit him. And then we're gonna shoot the ground to activate a sequence. So this gate closes, and we have to figure out a way to open the gate. Spoilers, the way to open the gate is to cause this road to crumble. And yeah, we did it. Good job, us. Mission accomplished. All right, so right now we're trying to catch a train, and you know this is a speedrun, right? So we should be able to go pretty fast.
Don't miss the train, Sanjuro. The next one doesn't come for half an hour.
So we'll be able to catch the train. All right, so we have to take care of these guys. I need to get onto this ledge, which is more difficult than it looks, in order to grab that health. That health would be really important for getting through the next section. We have a lot of on-foot fighting to do. Enjoy the classical Amish death metal sign, as well as the Akira reference.
It leads out onto the street. I can give you directions from there.
But we got to go to the next train station, so joke's on us. So we're gonna have some cool skips in this next market area. There's some stuff that involves people who want us to rescue a cat, and then also a hotel owner that won't let us shut off their electricity. But we have some ways around that. We have some methods.
All right, head down the stairs to the right of the gate. There's an open-air market that will lead you to a hotel. Look for the tunnel out in front.
I mean, you'll have to ask. You'll have to ask Monolith. They'll tell you probably. Oh wait. Mistakes were made. I need to get this gun. So there's a lot of dudes around that corner. You can kill them all with a rocket launcher. A note about Kato grenades. They go through fences and windows. So, the game wants us to turn off some electricity, but that would be slow. See, this is why I make the save. There we go. So, anyway, we're supposed to turn this off, but we're not going to do that, because if you just bunny hop along it, you barely take any damage.
Sorry, just passing through, lady.
These fans are trying to blow us off the roof. You can shoot them to disable them, or you can just, you know, walk under them. I'm gonna go ahead and grab some extra armor from this box. All right, so coming up here is a lady who wants us to rescue her lost cat. But joke's on her. I'm allergic to cats. Her husband tries to crit us with a shotgun, and it works, but I had a lot of health, so I'm good. When we jump into a cutscene, the game slowly lowers us back to the ground.
All over the place. Listen to me. Toshiro is Gabriel, but there's more to it than that. Cothinho.
All right, so we're coming up to an important moment. One of the things that I discovered in 2019 along with Skiller was this game actually has rocket jumps. This is pretty good. But the rocket jumps are really weird. We got a quick save, and then quick... Oh, I almost had it. There we go. Second try. It was just basically first try. So what you do is you make a quick save, shoot the rocket, and then as it's exploding, quick load. And that the force will persist through the load and knock you up over the fence. Yeah, so that truck is the trigger to blow up this gate, which is where we have to go. Hey, yeah, have y'all met Samantha? Because I haven't. We just jumped over another Samantha trigger. Don't worry, we will meet Samantha in this run. Just not the first 3 times.
Okay, look for Canopy Station.
And we'll get there eventually, all right?
Catch a tram to Upper Maritropa. Don't be late this time.
Okay. A note about, you might notice this. The game has a weird property that when you you're in vehicle mode and you jump up against a part of a ledge that's not a right angle, you can kind of like shimmy up it, which doesn't really make any sense, but you know, it is what it is. All right, this is super likely to die here. Ooh, yep, there we go. All right. First try. So the answer is we just have to run past a bunch of guys with explosives. I might die here. This would be a problem if I died. I hope I don't die. Please. All right, good. So if you die as a level is ending, you enter a dead man state, which unfortunately doesn't do anything good. It just locks progress. You will be able to walk around, but you're like a puddle. It's weird. So that's you know, unusual. We got a long cutscene here. We're talking to Ryo Ishikawa. Apparently, at some point in the past, we broke up a business deal for Ryo, and he's kind of salty about it.
Yeah, he's using me for something. Not quite sure.
He wants us to do some work for him, but joke's on him because I ain't gonna do that.
Yeah.
I just wanted to apologize for how I reacted when I heard Cora was alive. I love my sister as much.
Yeah, Catherine is a pacifist, so here she's gonna threaten to kill us, even though she's sworn off violence. No, wait, is it here or is it next cut? It might be the next cutscene. They all kind of blend together.
Head for the security gate on the left. You shouldn't have any
So
trouble unless you
we
start
skipped the
shooting.
Lost Cat level. We're gonna skip another level, which is where we do a favor for this guy. The way we're supposed to go to rescue what's her face is this way. So I'm gonna skip a cutscene right here, and I'm gonna do it by shooting the mother of the child here. If I kill someone, what happens is I don't have to do a cutscene where Ryo yells at me, which I would have had to do if I'd walked through that door normally. Yeah. So that's you know, it is what it is. Getting lots of good crits here though. We love to see that. All right, time to enter the world's most normal elevator.
Drop your weapon. I surrender.
Those guys blow themselves up every time. Always, forever. All right, so now we are rescuing Cora. One of them was armed, for the record. They weren't both civilians. Only one of them.
See you again.
Please.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Do not the prisoners.
They couldn't. I've been working under.
Also,
My father.
the civilians in the level will just yell things in the background, which really makes some of these cutscenes just saying.
He is, but who he is and what he's fighting for. It's much bigger than you could ever possibly imagine.
Oh, yeah, there we go. Make it stop! Make it stop!
Citizens are on their way to the prison area.
Listen, the Admiral has issued
I should mention that this game is on GOG and Steam, so it is easily acquired. It's a 1998 game that ships with your DG Voodoo stuff.
How would he do that?
It works pretty good, so you know,
Sure, he won't talk to me.
it waits for
Try to
you.
delay him till I get back. Sanjuro out. Let's get out.
It's only 4 people on the leaderboard, so I would love to see more. A note about Cora: she is trailing me with a shotgun, And she will absolutely shoot me, like, given the opportunity. She also has trouble with elevators.
Don't hurt me, don't hurt me.
She shot me.
Don't hurt me.
All right. Let's try this again. All right. No, we got it. So here's the other thing. We have to get out of the elevator because if we don't get out of the elevator and she rides the elevator the other direction, she will fall through the floor and then get crushed when the elevator comes back down. So you must get her off the elevator after you ascend. You cannot wait. Okay, so a note here. There is a cutscene trigger right here. And if I have her trail me at a distance... Ooh. All right. I think I've been told to pause. I don't know if people hear me.